Hello and welcome, beautiful stars, to today's journey. So, we have a very special journey today for you. We are going to be joining a very special guest through a nice excursion out into the woods, and that is our very own, very gentle, loving spirit, very patient, very guiding, our Mother Earth, Gaia. Her spirit comes forth to take a nice walk with you, to nurture you with her compassion and her guidance, purely from the essence of her love and her wanting you to grow. So if you're ready to embark on this journey and join me with a walk with Gaia into a nice, calming, serene wood, then take a nice deep breath and let's dive in, beautiful stars. All right, so you are out on your walk, letting all your daily activities just wash away as you soak in the atmosphere here. It's a nice cool breeze in the air. The temperature is cool and crisp, and you can hear the leaves crinkling below your feet as you take a nice stroll here. And as you do, there's also a trickling brook and stream nearby that also calls out to your attention. And as you continue your journey, you come upon a path that splits into 3 directions. And upon these paths, certain plants and flowers grow individually in each path. So, on the first path, you notice that it is filled with a certain plant, and that is cypress. This conifer spreads its way in the path and leads down further and further, and you can see it stretch for miles, not exactly knowing where it goes. And for the second path, the other plant you notice stretching for miles and miles on this path is majorum, a little herb with a very nice fragrant smell, lines the path like brushwork of art, just going on until you can see it way into the distance. And on the third path, you notice that this path are lined with trees and trees of tangerines. Yes, they are in season. It is at the end of the season though, but the fruit are still sweet and good. So you do wish to take the third path, you can certainly savor in the delight of the tangerine. And as you contemplate each path, you notice that the plants are not the only thing standing out for your attention. There are also certain animals coming forth now onto each path. And you can feel their serenity. But not only that, you can feel their invitation, as if nudging you to choose a path. On the first path, with the cypress line, you notice that lizards pop out here and there on the branches of the cypress. And they're giving you multiple smiles and encouraging you to join them. On the second path, a moose steps out with great antlers, standing patiently waiting for you, almost beckoning you to come. But he is patient, and he stands and waits. On the third path, with the rows of tangerine trees, an elephant steps out, makes a call, trumpets, and stands there waiting for you patiently. And now, as if the air has kind of shifted a little bit, you feel a nice warm breeze in addition to the cool temperature all around you. And you see a messenger appear out onto each path. These are messengers that Gaia has chosen to guide your way, no matter which path you choose to embark on. So in the first path, the messenger Gaia sends is a very soothing beauty, half adorned in leaves and nature and plants and greens, and the other half with a fishtail like a mermaid. She smiles at you very gently, and she extends the hand out to you, waiting. On the second path, a lovely woman steps out, adorned with flowers for a mask. She bears a crystal staff, to which she holds with both hands, and with a gentle smile, she stands there along with the moose, just waiting for you. On the third path, a woman steps out. You can feel her aura is quite strong, but at the same time, guiding. She holds a green sword. She takes a hold of the blade, flips it around, and offers you the handle. Smiling firmly, but guidingly. So now you take a moment, lovely stars, to decide on which path you want to embark on. And do know there is no limitation. Once you have embarked on one path, you can always come back to this point and join the other messengers waiting for you. There's no limit to how many paths you can walk. The choice is up to you. These are all supporting and nurturing messengers, just waiting for you to join them in their message for you. Alright, so at this moment, lovely stars, take a moment, a nice deep breath. See which path calls out to you. The first one, with these flora and fauna and messenger. The second one, with these flora, fauna, and messenger. And the third one, with these flora, fauna, and messenger. And go to the timestamps down below. Find which path you want to embark on. And I will see you further down the path. Alright, see you soon, stars. Hello, lovely stars. So you've chosen to embark on an excursion into path number 1. So your messenger tells you it's all coming soon. Happiness, peace, serenity, luck, prosperity, abundance. Let go of your sadness. Let go of your fears. Let go of your doubt. Really dive deep into your emotions and extract what is beneficial so you can get peace of mind. That is the messenger from Gaia and what she has to tell you. And from the plant kingdom, as you walk further and further down onto your path in your excursion here, it's as if the cypress trees are whispering to you. Each of them, little pieces falling off one by one next to you, and each of them is like a star or snowflake. Just filling you with light and also reminding you of certain things, almost transforming you at the same time as well. As each of them land on you like a snowflake, you feel these tingling feeling from each and pieces of the cypress, lighting you up at the same time, helping you release what is weighing you down, what is making you feel sad, and then helping you transform and transmute your emotions at the same time into hope and something greater. Your companions here, looking at you from afar on these cypress trees. The lizard speaks out a message to you about regeneration, and it states, as a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on a new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. With each event and experience that you go through, no matter how challenging, no matter how intense, no matter how emotionally requiring and tempestuous for you, each is like a speckle of diamond that coalesces into a gemstone that becomes a part of your being. At the same time, they are like scar wounds, but they also remind you and help you to remember the experiences you've gone through and what you've gained from them. So all that you experience, all that you go through, all you feel, those you've encountered, at the same time, they light you up, they challenge you, they can bring sadness and pain, joy, fear, the whole spectrum of human emotions. But they become etched in you as a part of you and your experiences that make you shine out to who you are. But now it is the time to find peace. Is to transform your emotions and your experiences into something that will be strengthening and encouraging for you. So Gaia's messenger further reveals a message for you. She wants you to know that your apprenticeship in this lifetime, being an apprentice of knowledge, of life, of wisdom, is for you to become greater, to transform your shadows into light, and to become the dragon version of yourself. Much like how the lizard changes its shapes and colors here. Whenever it gets cut, the lizard regenerates. It's able to release the part that is painful for it. Perhaps a predator snatches its tail or a limb, but it always comes back and it regenerates. The messenger goes on to tell you to find balance, to go deep within, and to harmonize the deepest, darkest depths of your soul. Because once you come out of those depths and you really go deep into your intuition and into reflection to draw the wisdom out of those experiences, then you come out forging a tool. That tool is your mind. And the next time you encounter an experience, a person, a relationship, a circumstance, perhaps that is very challenging in life, you can draw upon this wisdom of what you have experienced and use the wisdom, the sharpened wisdom of your mind to approach and change your situation accordingly. So harness what you know, harness what you've experienced. Take the time to heal. The space upon this path has a lot of encouraging messages and messengers from Gaia herself. But that is not all. Gaia wants to further the message for you. She understands the hardship you're going through now and the regeneration process you're going through. So she gives you a bit more guidance. Further into your path, you now encounter the plant of nasturtium, which often indicates victory and conquest. The message that comes with nasturtium is, he who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. A quote from Lao Tzu. So you have the ability to conquest and reign victorious over your experiences instead of letting them reign conquest over you. Two further messengers now come into your presence. The hummingbird flutters all around you as you shift along further this path, encountering not only cypress, which helps you with the transformation, but now bamboo comes forth to help you in your path. And another messenger that comes out for you, just behind the bamboo and the bushes, a hedgehog comes out. And the hedgehog peeks his head out behind bushes of hydrangeas. All this tells you that you know what to do. You know how to tap into your intuition. You are a spiritual and intuitive being. You know how to go deep within to reflect, to connect with Gaia, to draw upon your intuition when times are challenging. And that is what's encouraged when you do feel down, when you are whipped by your emotions, when the world becomes a little bit too burdensome to bear. You can always go deep within to remember that these guides, these messengers are always around and with you. Hummingbird reminds you to stay in the light. Bamboo reminds you to be flexible. Hedgehog and hydrangea tells you to go deep within to reach your intuitive self, what we often call the high priestess. Find your high priestess within to guide you along the way. And nasturtium reminds you that you can be successful in all your endeavors. So further expansion upon their message comes to guide you in what you have going on in life right now. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups, and Justice. So for those of you who are recovering from emotional dispute, broken relationships, things of that nature, your experiences are turning and churning into something else. You will come out of the tide pool that you are currently in, or the whirlpool, my correction, the whirlpool of that you are currently in, or have gone through that emotional current into a new phase in your life where better relationships form on the horizon, and things, especially relationships that have not worked out, will get their due justice. All parties will get their due justice. Those who put in positive energy will receive positive energy in return. Those who put in strife and negative energy, that energy flows back to them. So do not fear one way or another, lovely stars. As you continue your stroll here, the plant kingdom, represented by nasturtium here, shows that you will have victory and conquest over any past relationship, very recent past relationship issues that you've gone through. You will find clarity in the process. You will find that things will get their due course and their due justice. From the animal kingdom, which many have come forth now for you, their message in terms of what's going on in your current life. We have the Emperor, the World, and the King of Wands. Standing firm and strong in your power and your energy, leaving the past behind to reach a better world anew, to step into a new world, to become a very bright version of yourself. It's what's being called forth now. And take your time to heal in order to gain back your power, to regenerate. And soon enough, you'll be able to rejoin the world with much greater power, much greater confidence, much greater attraction that will pull all the right relationships to you. The world will then be your oyster, because you will be in a vibrant energy, resonating and pulling all those on that same resonance to you. So as we near the end of your journey here, many plants, many animals, all spirits of nature have come to give you all these wonderful, lovely messages. Gaia herself steps out, and you feel her loving energy embrace you without any physical contact. You can already feel her palpable presence, so calming, so gentle. Your whole being is tingling just with her presence. She sits down on a rock nearby, taps on a seat next to her, and invites you. You sit down and you feel the greatest love in all the world just emanating from your heart. It is your heart connecting with Gaia, and she has the final message for you. We have the Inspiration of Cups. We have the Two of Cups once more. And we have the Three of Wands. Gaia's loving energy flows through you and fills your cup. She inspires you to recover your emotions, to remember when you felt good, to remember when you were a kid and were more innocent, and when you believed that magic and everything was possible, as if you whispered into the air, the waters, the wind, and whatever you wished for was carried forth into the universe and is now promised and coming back to you. The promise to look forward to future wonderful connections, loving, fulfilling connections, love that you had never known before, love that will bring you on many more amazing adventures and outings and new horizons to look forward to. Deep soul connections with so much love, overflowing with love. Absolutely wonderful to hear, lovely stars. So as we end our journey here, without any movement at all, you can feel Gaia's huge hug and embrace surrounding you. She then stands up, and with the light of the sun, she floats away in the wind, as if blending and immersing into every particle, ion, the whole background that you see right before you. And you're left with a feeling of inspired emotion, of the potential and hope for great soulmates connection in the future, with so much love just brimming over your heart, and wonderful connections to look forward to. All right, lovely stars, that was your journey in this outing with Gaia and all of her messengers, both from the plant realm and from the animal realms. I hope you take the message to heart, and it's always meant well for you and always looking bright in the future for you. Just recuperate your time and go deep within and reflect when you need to, because there's many wonderful horizons and many wonderful loving connections waiting ahead for you. All right, lovely stars, and with that concludes your journey here. If you enjoyed your journey, if you found it insightful or helpful, please consider hitting that like button so this message can get out to more people. Subscribe if you haven't for more messages and journeys in the future. I wish you a wonderful, magical, lovely day. I hope you shine ever so bright. Please take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next journey or reading. Take care, lovely stars. Hello, lovely stars. So you have chosen the second path laden with majorums here on the ground. A majorum's message is soothe and comfort. And we see here growth as well. The moose that has been waiting for you now guides you in. He starts to walk along the path, and instinctively you follow after him. His message is one of wisdom, which says, "Let your head and mind reach to the stars, yet keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much." You feel an overcoming wave of reverence towards this moose, because it's not only him that's here with you, lovely stars. He walks with your ancestors, and they are here walking with you as well on this excursion, on this journey, in this path that you have taken. You feel the encouragement in every little thing you do, daily reminders, things that seem to drop out of the blue, fall into your sphere of awareness, and it reminds you of an ancestors perhaps that has come and gone in previous lifetime incarnations. You get little tidbits and reminders on a daily basis or on a regular basis if sometimes your day is a bit too overwhelming for you. So you walk with serenity upon this path. Majorum and the moose and your ancestor soothes you, and you feel overwhelmed almost with tears flooding your eye. And it's okay to let it go, because you can feel their love all around you. The messenger that has come forth to speak for Gaia. She gives you a nod of acknowledgement. She holds your hand firmly, but gently and very lovingly. She now puts her arms around your shoulder, and you all continue to walk. With Majorum releasing its aromatic scent to soothe you at every step of the way. Where are they leading you? We're not sure quite yet. But this messenger comes with so much love and kindness, and you can feel it all around you, with all your ancestors around you as well. So you keep on walking further along this path with all these guides all around you, showing you the way. There's still no sign of Gaia herself, but you can feel her presence in each and every step that you take. She's on the ground on which you walk. She's in Majorum, in spirit, in the moose. As much as she is in the air and everything all around you. You can feel her spirit in this very spiritual place, the spiritual path that you've chosen. And now the messenger that has come forth for Gaia plants the crystal rod firmly down on the ground, and it starts to shine and it starts to sparkle. And you look directly into the crystal. Perhaps it's pink tourmaline, perhaps it's rose quartz, perhaps it's a combination of both, to show you love and protection. And as you focus on the crystal, your energy starts to align. And you almost fall into a deep meditative trance. You feel as if you are in your own world for a second. All the messengers around you have dissipated. You find yourself sitting in lotus position, and you feel your energy rising deep within the root, from your tailbone, from where you are sitting connected to the earth. At the same time, you feel a tingling above your head, as if your mind is open to the universe, and light and energy and magic is flowing in through you. And in that moment, in that instantaneous moment, you feel a surge of energy coming deep from the ground, giving structure, stability, firmness in your lower limbs. You can feel it so strongly. And you feel it surging next to your lower abdomen. You feel you can create anything as a malleable energy surge to your lower abdomen. then into your solar plexus, where your central abdomen is. And you feel invigorated as that energy rises into your chest, into your throat. You feel like not only can you create, you can feel your creation surging through you, and you can express that out to the world. And as it rises further and further, you feel the space between your eyebrow almost glowing with warmth. And now the energy bursts out through your head and flows back down to the earth. You feel like you have blossomed. Even though you are still working on yourself in the 3D world here, in this moment, you feel so highly connected because that's naturally who you are. Suddenly you are back on the trail, but this time you feel different. You feel as if there's a string of connection in every center of your chakra energy alignment, connected to everything around you. You feel like you can hear messages from Gaia's messenger, from Majorum and from the moose all at once. There's no separation, there's only totality. And there's not much to say. You feel you can connect without much of any words. Only a sense of peace, a sense of unity, harmony, and connection. And the moose nods to you in acknowledgement, just as the messenger nods to you in acknowledgement. And Majorum also nods to you in acknowledgement. They recognize your work, they recognize your efforts, they recognize your connection to them and to everything else. But the journey is not finished. So you and the messengers keep going further and further on the trail. And next you encounter Violet. Violet dances playfully all around you, next to Majorum, and their message is one of faithfulness and modesty. Modesty is a shining light that prepares the mind to receive knowledge and the heart for truth. A quote from Madame Guizot. So within what you've discovered, you do not feed yourself into the ego. You appreciate your connection with everything else. But at the same time, you don't inflate it. You don't inflate your ego, thinking that you are better or worse than all those that are around you and in your sphere of connection. You trust that the source of connection flows through you, all around you, and in all the beings around you. Therefore, you hold your modesty. And you don't feed into the ego. And Violet seems to have a message that she wants to say to you. But she holds off a little bit because there are a few more messengers that want to speak to you. And those messengers that are coming out are the owl and the flower aster. You see the aster forming around you like a cloak, wrapping you in a deep, deep purple. One for reverence, to show you respect and acknowledgement of the wisdom you have attained throughout your journey. And the other, to maintain the deep connection you have with Gaia and the divine. And the next messenger that comes through is another moose and gladiolus. You see these flowers appear on the path before you along with majorum and violet. Another moose joins in. Do you see how wonderful this is, beautiful stars? The synchronicity that Gaia sends to you is undeniable. And you know that quite well, for you are quite connected. Saying that as an understatement. That's what your messenger has indicated when she first saw you on the beginning of the path, before you've chosen any path. She knows how well you're connected. She knows the work you put in. All these messengers do as well. And that's why they acknowledge your amazing brilliance. The effort and dedication you put in. The endurance. It's as if you have your own antlers and they just grow larger and larger through your experiences and through your dedication. You are a wise old soul, having gone through many incarnations, many experiences, each time carrying the wisdom, learning, growing, and forever ascending. And in the wisdom that you attain, you hardly ever slip. It is normal to slip, but when you do, you fall back onto your wisdom and not onto your ego. And that's why all the messengers of Gaia are giving you respect and acknowledgement for the dedication and the effort that you've done. So now the messengers have a practical message and advice for you in terms of where you currently are in your normal everyday life. From the plant kingdom, we have the King of Pentacles with another moose. Strong, enduring spirit throughout the ages, throughout the lifetimes, throughout the incarnations. This is you. Firm, strong, steady, powerful, wise. Over and over, your experiences, your accumulation, throughout the various incarnations, you have empowered, you have embodied the power of the moose. We have the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. This only further reiterates what we've been talking about, lovely stars. as you go on this journey, you traverse through many dimensions, through many lifetimes, and each time you learn something new. And as you do, you carry forth this knowledge, pass it on to generations, pass it on to future incarnations, both of yourself and of others, so you can become a wise teacher. From the animal kingdom, we have the sun with the capybara. Many cycles, many eclipses, many changing seasons. Your star is shining ever so brilliantly now. We have the Three of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Pentacles. The time has arrived. All the messengers acknowledge the great soul that you have become over many eons of incarnation, many eons and lifetime throughout various universes, throughout various worlds, throughout various incarnations. You have amassed so much wisdom that your nature now embodies you to be a great teacher, a brilliant shining star of a teacher to pass on the knowledge to future generations, to collaborate with your soul family, to work your soul purpose, and to teach and impart equality and wisdom upon others, so that they may also advance in their growth and being and ascension. Perhaps they are lost, perhaps they have strayed. You are the brilliant shining sun, the shining star that will help teach them the way. Absolutely wonderful. Your energy has aligned, and now you're ready to teach. And if you're still hesitant about that, all your messengers are encouraging you. Such a wonderful, wonderful, modest spirit and soul you are. Lovely stars. So as we're nearing the end of your journey here, it is not quite over yet. You feel the elation that you experience just being the presence of all these messengers, acknowledging you and revering you for all the wonderful work you've done for yourself and that you're about to embark and begin to do for others. Now Gaia's messengers make way for a beautiful light, a hue of bright yellow sun and a hue of green that now is coalescing right before you. And before you know it, you know deep in your heart who is standing before you. It is Gaia, Spirit herself. You feel her radiance, you feel her love. Feel in your heart, embracing you like all the mothers of 1 trillion lifetimes. All the times you have incarnated on this planet, on Earth, with Gaia. You go in for a deep hug. and all your memories of all your lifetimes come springing forth. Now she joins you on a rock. She sits down with you with all these wonderful messengers around you. And she has a final parting message for you. She knows of all the wonderful work you've done to become the version where you are now, and to become the version that you can become in future lifetimes. And so she says to you, the message of the lovers, the Knight of Pentacles, or the Action of Pentacles, and the Spirit of Wands, or the Queen of Wands. So her final message to you is, there's so much more to come for you, beautiful stars. Your journey has only begun. You are yet to teach, you are yet to connect, to collaborate, to share with others, and you are yet to find your soulmate. For those of you who have already found your soulmate, there's a soul purpose or a greater grand scheme of things that can be explored. Even if you found your soulmate and your soul purpose already, it can be further enhanced. It can further be extrapolated. It can be further exponentiated, is the word that we're getting from Gaia. What you do on one scale of thing can expand to a millionfold of scale of things, because you are not only working in this realm and on this earth, lovely stars, you're working on a multi-dimensional cosmic level. You've been there before. It's deep within your soul, and you can dive deep within to acknowledge that. You may not be aware of it, and if you aren't, then you can tap in. But let's get back to Gaia's main message at hand. There are soulmate connections coming for you, especially in terms of your divine soulmate partner. There are 2 lovers cards in this deck. This represents one of them. And you can feel the energy already connecting you infinitely. You know it's there. You feel it so strongly. It's on the horizon, so close. The more you open your heart and send out waves of loving energy and resonating on that energy, the sooner your connection pulls to you. There's much abundance to be had that is coming your way. Even in this abundance here, we're talking about wealth, resources, connections, and your lover here in the shadows, just on the horizon. But there's another message here that Gaia wants to emphasize, and that is to share the prosperity, the knowledge, the manifestation knowledge, the wisdom, the power with others. That is what it means to have true wealth. True wealth is infinite, limitless, and abundant. Therefore, sharing it just magnifies it in multitudes. you're going to be someone that people look up to, that they're going to appreciate, because you carry pure magic with you. You are an inspirational source of pure sunlight, coming in very strongly here. People appreciate you. They appreciate your energy, your presence, your wisdom, and your teachings. So as little as you know it, you just have to pick up your wand of power, spread the magic, and transform people's lives. Absolutely amazing, lovely stars. I'm humbly honored, and I thank you for your presence in walking this path. So now we come to the end of your journey for today. We thank all the messengers. We thank Gaia. We thank all your guides. And we thank you for all the work and the love and the effort you put into yourself, for the growth and expansion of all of those around you. So with that, Gaia leaves with her messengers and leaves you with the feeling of empowerment, of brilliance, and of love. So that was your journey, Pao 2, lovely stars. As I mentioned, so honored, so thankful to have your energy here. So appreciated, looking so much forward to the work that you have coming, to teach others, to brighten other people's lives, and make a huge difference in this world, in other people's lives, in their world, and in worlds beyond what you can imagine. And there's much wealth, abundance, and love and connection to look forward to, lovely stars. Alright, lovely, wonderful stars, brilliant, shining stars. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. I hope you liked it, or that you found it insightful or helpful. And if you did, please consider giving that like button a tap so this message and journey can reach more people. Subscribe for more messages and journeys if you have not already. I wish you a brilliant, wonderful, magical, lovely day. Remember to shine so brilliantly as the brilliant star that you are. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next reading or journey. Alright, take care, beautiful stars. Bye. Hello, beautiful stars. So you have chosen the third path with Tangerine. The wonderful things are sprouting for you. So we have Tangerine, which energizes and balance. So as you walk along this path, feel free to pick as many tangerines and eat them to feel and imbue yourself with the spirit and the light and the power of the sun, beautiful stars. The sweetness that energizes life. And the elephant, of course, walks with you. And she carries the message of greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. There's a sense of mirth, merriness, and joy within her. It feels as if she's, perhaps in one incarnation or another, have been a mother to you. And she's proud to see what you become. An action go-getter, assertive individual, full of zest, exuberance, and life. And the messenger that has come forth to offer you that sword brings you the message of protecting the wild and green. She tells you to protect the spirit and the nature that you have, that pure innocence and vitality and youthfulness to you, that will imbue you with a crystalline light that will help you achieve your dreams, your ambitions, and your actions and your purpose in life. Perhaps that's why Mother Elephant here is so proud of you. You carry this zestful energy, this ambitious energy to bring forth whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to accomplish. You have a strong, outgoing energy that propels and fuels you forward, on and on and on, non-stop, like an Energizer bunny. At least when it comes to things that you are passionate about and your goals in life. Precisely. This messenger reminds you your youthful spirit, your youthful energy. And also, there is a slight where caution is not quite the right advice here, but perhaps a temperance to this wild, exuberant energy. And that word of temperance is not to be too rushing, too forward, too advancing all the time. There is, overall, you have a lot of fire energy to you that keeps you going, that propels you forward, which is a wonderful energy that helps you accomplish so many things. But a balance with your emotions is also well advised. Because when you attune into the water aspect or elements of your energy, in addition to your fire energy, then you will find more serenity in your life. Something is coming strongly here, stars, as you continue your journey and path here in the tangerine fields with your mother elephant and with this Gaia spirit messenger. Something is coming forth for you. And what it seems strongly coming forth for you, especially if you've been looking forward to it, is an equal divine soul or partner. Whether you feel it is too early in your stage of life now to perhaps become involved, the choice is entirely up to you. That is the reminder. You have a lot of energy and things you want to accomplish. So it's entirely up to you whether you want to partner up with somebody. But the thing is, if you do, or if you're not able to easily access the water calming aspect or the yin nature of your energy, perhaps this partner will help teach and enhance you in those qualities. If you find that you are too exuberant and too much in your yang or fire energy most of the time, a partner who is more yin in energy will help you navigate those emotional aspects to make your projects, your inspirations, your aspirations, your ambitions be more fulfilling, to be more balanced by adding an element of emotions and depth and layer to whatever you have going on. And if you are already in this yin energy, then perhaps a counterpart partner of more young, exuberant energy is coming in to help you. Strong, loving energy here of a divine counterpart, a divine partner, a balancing of energy and emotions and passion strongly coming in. So as you continue further in this excursion, the plant kingdom and the animal kingdom have more messengers that enter your path. So first we have white rose coming through in your path, joining with the tangerine trees here. Bushes of white rose appear along the path, indicating new start and wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. A quote from Aristotle. And joining with our white rose here is the bellflower with the message of gratitude. Gratitude makes the sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. A quote by Melody Beattie. So the plant kingdom reminds you that there's already great sense of magic and appreciation for what you already have in life. And it is that gratitude and that very same energy that will fuel new creations, new projects. As long as you are an inquisitive and connected child of spirit, which you always are, then you will have an endless and boundless amount of energy to start new endeavors, start new relationships, start new projects. Start anything you want to. Any goals, anything you want to accomplish. So as you go further upon your path here, we have another messenger popping out. And it's the turtle climbing out of rows and rows of succulents. The turtle here gives you the message of endurance and longevity in whatever you do, because it calls upon you to remember when to harness and store energy and when to release that energy and put it to good use. It was that temperance we talked about earlier from your Gaia spirit messenger about exercising the fire energy you have and then taming that to have balance and temperance in knowing when to reserve that energy for greater projects down the line. Because along with turtle and an elephant here, it indicates that projects require longevity requires energy to keep it going. And if you burn the energy too quickly, then what is there to fuel that energy down the line? So it's a matter of steadying that energy and not using it up all at once. So when you rush into a passionate project, a passionate relationship even, it's important to temper and keep steady with the energy. Yes, of course, feed it like a fire. Let it ignite. Let it burn brightly. But don't spend or pour in all the energy all at once. So from the plant kingdom, a practical advice for your daily everyday life here involves the Empress, the Emperor, and the Eight of Cups. Perhaps this is why you feel you have an exuberance of energy, lovely stars of the third pathway. It's because you do. You have what we call the inquisitor's mind or the researcher's mind. That archetype has a great amount of energy to fuel whatever project or ambition they have set their mind on. Once they get going, once you get going, you can pour days and hours with an endless amount of energy, like an energizer bunny. Just keep on going and going and going. But the word of caution, as we mentioned earlier, is about temperance. Because you feel like you have an infinite, abundant amount of energy. You feel like you can go without ever exhausting yourself. But contrary to that belief, that is certainly not the case. And again, we have the reiteration from the plant kingdom here. Perhaps you're not expecting it, or perhaps you are. But there is a divine partner coming in to balance out that energy. Someone with more structure, more temperance in terms of their utilization or the effective, most optimal utilization of that energy, of that abundant energy. This person is more structured, very wise, very organized, methodical. So they know how to make the most of their energy in terms of where they want to put it. Whether it's with work, with life, with spending time with others, with enjoyment and pleasure. They know how to optimize these energies in these areas. And the two of you, perfect pair, divine union, soulmates, as we mentioned about already. You complement each other. They balance your energy, helping you to optimize your energy wherever you choose to put it. And you help them as well in terms of being more spontaneous in using that energy a bit more passionately. You both are coming from a phase that you are leaving behind to become something new. So very fresh start energy here for both of you. And it will be an equal partnership from which you both benefit and will enjoy greatly. Now in terms of the animal kingdom, their message to you is the Four of Pentacles, the World, and the Two of Wands. Do you see how many amazing synchronicities you have here for duality and partnership, lovely stars? On this journey, on this path you have chosen, whether you are aware of it or not, whether it has come into your sphere of awareness, you are not doing this alone. Certainly not alone. We do have a reiteration of conserving your energy. And as we talked about, your partner will help you with this, to optimize your energy, to best put your energy where it most matters. But we have here, lovely stars, the message from the plant kingdom and the animal kingdom. Duality, partnership, working together. Because sure, of course, with so much exuberance and energy, you are able to do a multitude of things and perhaps conquer a great part of the world to reach and do what you want. But together, you both can do so much more. Literally, together, you can conquer the world, in a sense, so to speak. Because nobody uses literally as what it means anymore. But together, we'll see you bringing many projects and harmony to the world, and bringing things that are quite esoteric, eclectic, things that people don't often think of or find in their everyday life, so they will be marveled at what you have coming forth with from the creation of both of you combined. You both are carrying forth projects and working on something together that will astound the world. Absolutely wonderful, amazing. So much to look forward to there, lovely stars. But your excursion does not quite end here yet. It is nearing its end. We have your messages from both the plant and the animal kingdom, and from the spirit of Gaia herself. But where is Gaia? In all your exuberance and all your curiosity as you venture on this path, you hadn't noticed that Gaia has been watching you this whole time. Very lovingly, motherly, from far, as a mother watches her child indulging in whatever project or passion or curiosity they have going on. She watches over them very lovingly, and she smiles. And now that you notice that she's been watching you this whole time, you know that she's always with you. So you come running up to her like a child, showing all the projects you've done, all the things you have discovered, and all the things you want to discover, about to discover, and want to create. And she just smiles at you ever so gently, without ever saying a thing. Because she knows in her heart, and you know in your heart, that you share the same vision. The message is clear. She just puts her hand on yours, takes a hold of you, gives you a big hug. And you feel her message coming through you, as you know deeply in your heart that you don't have to talk or speak to know what she wants to convey to you. We have awakening, the world, and higher self. You know this so well, beautiful stars. You feel it in your heart. In this embrace with Gaia, you feel your heart light up with the source of spirit, with the light of spirit. As if all your guides and your angels and all your messengers here, all your guardians, are all around embracing you as well, because they know of the big things you are about to do. Gaia sends you this message. Together with your partner, you will conquer the world. Conquer in the sense that you will bring many wonderful things to the world, and many people will follow you. Many people will perhaps follow your path to become something greater, because you know deep in your heart and soul and higher self that each day, each step you take, it's closer to your purpose. Absolutely a wonderful, amazing, lovely stars. In this deep embrace, you feel nothing but totality and infinite possibilities of what you can become, of what you've always been, and the potential of what you can create. And that is perhaps the most significant message of all on your path and journey today. So you thank Gaia, you thank all your messengers, all the guides and all the guardians around you. They leave you with a sense of love, deep in your heart. And now your journey nears to a close. And this feeling is forever preserved and resting in your heart as you look forward to new adventures, new creations, a new partnership with the divine partner that's waiting for you. Wow, lovely stars. That was an amazing journey. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you for allowing me to go on this journey with you, to connect with Gaia. If you enjoy the journey, if you like the message, if you found it helpful or insightful, please consider hitting that like button and tap. So these wonderful messages and journeys will also reach other people and help awaken them. Subscribe if you haven't already for more messages and journeys. I'm so looking forward to what you have going on. Such amazing wonder and such lovely partnership to look forward to. So lovely stars, with that, we will conclude your journey here. I hope you have a wonderful, magical, lovely day, shining so brilliantly like you are already. Such an amazing star with so many wonderful things to come and so many wonderful things to create and do. Please take care of yourself, shine bright, brilliantly, and I will see you in the next journey or reading. All right, take care, lovely stars.